So many of mankind look at what they're experiencing and they call it this lifetime, or something other than the ultimate. And it's after they die that they go to heaven. And they practice no curiosity here. I've said before that you, meaning all of you, but you are neither behind the point of perfection nor advancing toward it. You're at that point and must understand yourself therefrom. So you need to be curious to be open to a fuller experience of what you ultimately are, because what you ultimately are is right there. And the experience of it is only blocked by definitions, lesser definitions that you're giving it, that you're giving yourself. So curiosity is the key, together with even just an assumption that there might be more to everything than you're experiencing. It doesn't even have to be a confidence that there's more to everything. And if you walk forward with that alone, it can change everything for you. It isn't a matter of denying everything or anything, but of being curious to see the more of what it divinely is than you're currently seeing, because just maybe there is more of what it divinely is sitting there right in front of you to experience. You see?
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's wonderful to have you here.
Thank you. It's wonderful to be here.
Hands. Right here.
Thanks. I wasn't really expecting to get picked on since I already asked a wonderful question yesterday. And I don't even really know how to say this in words. Please help me if this isn't the appropriate direction. I feel like the circumstances in my life are wonderful. There isn't a whole lot outside of me that I would change or could blame discomfort on. But there's this inside me, and it doesn't make any sense to me. It's like, why don't I just believe in my joy? Why don't I just do it?
Ooh. The ego is dangling one right in front of you. Oh, if I can just get her to wonder why she isn't feeling her joy fully, I can distract her entirely from it.
I'm eating it up.
Yes, don't take the bait. Just go ahead and feel the joy. Don't ask why the bait is
So
dangling.
what if I'm not feeling the joy? I mean, I get these moody things that for no apparent reason at all, and I'm taking the bait where I say to myself, okay, yesterday I had some very clear information come through. What a blessing. And today I'm kind of in that, and I just feel like that's stupid. Why should I be in that? And I'm recognizing that whole talk about that being stupid does me no good. But is there a fundamental something else to these moods that come over me, or this feeling?
Moods never come over you. They're always invited. The ego works by suggesting that you're feeling. The ego suggests to you, like a hypnotist, that you're not feeling as much joy as you were yesterday. You're not feeling as much joy as you were yesterday. You're not. You're really not feeling as much joy as you were yesterday, you see. And you say, my God, I'm not feeling as much joy as I was yesterday. Now the ego's even trickier. It knows you could catch it if it were saying, you're not feeling as much joy. And so what it whispers is, I'm not feeling as much joy as I was yesterday. But it's whispering it in your head, and you think it's your thought. You see?
So where did all my thoughts go?
They got lost in the preoccupation with the process of hypnosis. That's why hypnotists have an object or something that they swing in front of your eyes so that you have a new focus of attention. And you've got to be a little bit diligent and bring yourself back to that which is connected with your purpose for being. And you've got to tell the ego to shut up. So just remember, moods don't just come over you. You're invited to have the mood. You're invited to be in the mood, and you've got to say, oh, there goes my ego again. Or better yet, there goes the ego again. Because it isn't even yours. It's not a possession. When these suggestions that are presented to you as, I'm not feeling as good as I did yesterday, you've got to say, shut up. You've got to catch it and tell it to shut up. And then purposely, consciously, bring yourself back to that which is connected, that which is obviously connected to your fulfillment, which is what you were experiencing yesterday. You don't have to take the bait, but you do have to recognize when the bait is dangling.
And it's okay to... I get trapped in recognizing that and then saying, this should be different. I don't want to be telling myself anymore that I'm doing something wrong or saying I need to be doing it differently, and yet I do want to be doing that also, because I do want to be saying, I don't need you, I want to invite me in.
What do you mean?
I think I know what I mean. I mean, I think I don't need to really... I guess what I mean is, how do I invite me in?
You invite you in by getting in touch with that which has meaning to you. Mm-hmm. And that which has meaning to you has energy for fulfillment, energy for taking action.
What do you mean by action?
Action like enrolling in school. Action like making commitment to an activity.
So is it a little bit about not being so heady about all of this? And just doing some things?
You could say that. It is about being grounded enough that you have enough traction to actually engage in movement. Uh-huh. And the ego would distract you and will cause you to be immobilized.
Which I have been for a little while, I think, maybe.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So it's time to start dancing a little bit.
It's time to...
Start dancing a little bit. Just
That is correct.
get out there more. And stop analyzing in my head all this stuff that's going on.
That's right. Put into practice the making of the gift and your willingness to stand with your fellow man on his or her behalf.
Is there anything...
Embody it. Act it out into the world so that your brother or sister knows you're actually standing there for him or her.
Is there a way that I should specifically, along with this movement with school, is there a way that I should specifically be doing that now in Salt Lake?
No, just do it. Not a specific way to do it. Not a particular way to do it. Just do it. Like you said yesterday, this part, the first part you could do in your sleep. Well, do it in your sleep. Do it whatever way it can be done. Whatever way gets it done.
Okay.
And forget about the distractions that would keep you from taking the steps because you've got to do something else first, like get yourself out of the funk.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it.
That's really my mantra this time, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
You know what? You can be in a blue funk while you're doing it.
Better than sitting on the couch.
Yes, you can be in a blue funk doing nothing, or you can be in a blue funk doing it.
Right.
So which one are you going to do?
Okay.
I promise you, you know one of the reasons people say when they're feeling upset or worried or whatever, they go out and work in the garden? Because when you're actively engaged in physical activity, it's very hard to be in an immobilizing head trip. So do it. Get out of your head and do it, even if your head is still in a blue funk.
Okay.
Like I've said before, you can't steer a car that's parked at the curb.
Right.
But once the car is moving, even if you're going in the wrong direction, you can change direction. If it's parked in the wrong direction, you can't change anything if it's not moving.
Right.
So get moving.
Okay.
Do it. Once the car pulls away from the curb and you have traffic to deal with and directions and traffic signs, you don't have quite as much time to be involved in distracting, irrelevant head trips.
Right. Right.
So do it.
Okay.
Do it, do it, do it. Get that car away from the curb.
Thank you very much.
But I don't know whether I should turn on the ignition or not. I don't know if I really want to go where I need to go, or whether I should go there or someplace else, or whether I should go back into the house maybe. Maybe it's not even time to, you see. And that constitutes being immobilized.
Right.
You can count on it that if you're immobilized, you're hooked.
Right.
The ego has gotten you. And the moment you realize you're immobilized and you realize the ego has got you, that's when you tell it to shut up.
And I turn on the engine and I drive
take
off.
Steps, yes. You turn on the engine and start. The moment movement begins, clarification about what is appropriate And how to do it will become immediately obvious.
Mm-hmm.
So get off your ass and get moving. And like I said yesterday, so what if it's a little fearful? Mm-hmm. It's uncharted territory, it's new territory, but it's all you that's out there to discover. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hands. Right back here.
Good afternoon, Raj.
Good afternoon.
I had a question of a young man that my husband and I have befriended, and he's befriended us. He's 20 years old, and he's been diagnosed as a manic depressive, and he hasn't been on medication for over a year, but seems to be fairly stable. And I'd like just to know if this is as a confirmation whether he is behaviorally showing indications of being manic depressive, or whether chemically something really is happening that he would be diagnosed as that.
I understand your question. The diagnosis is a misdiagnosis.
Is a misdiagnosis?
The diagnosis is incorrect.
Really?
Yes. And he needs much support in reflecting back to him his integrity, so that his fear does not promote the behavior that is being diagnosed incorrectly. To put it simply, what we've been talking about this whole weekend applies. He needs someone who will witness for him on his behalf, and on behalf of integrity that he has, that hasn't been diminished by physical problems, by physical degeneration of any sort.
So a lot of love is going to straighten him out.
Yes. You're on the right track.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hands. In the back.
Good afternoon, Raj.
Good afternoon.
When I was living in Southern California and preparing to move here, I asked you a question about livelihood. And I said, how would I pursue livelihood here, since the whole demographic situation here is so different? And I knew that it would involve moving in another direction from where I was. And your response was, you're going to have to think bigger. And some of the things that we talked about this weekend, like witnessing, I consider a way of thinking bigger. And then I keyed into what you said in answer to one of the questions when you were talking about looking for miracles or expecting miracles is a way of thinking bigger. In other words, not limiting our thinking. So it makes me curious as to, is that what you meant by thinking bigger, or is there another aspect to it that I'm supposed to move into or expand my mind into? Or
There is more to it than that. But yes, that is what I mean. And that is enough for you to embrace at the moment. You are letting go of a lot of old baggage. You are letting go of it even unconsciously. It's just slipping from your fingers. The 2 points you brought up are enough food on your plate to contemplate for the time being. It is not appropriate for you to try to be specific about new activity until after you get back from your trip. But just the realization of those two things will impel, you might say, speedier transition and release. Yes, indeed, that's exactly what I meant when I told you that.
As far as the curiosity, I've had a great deal of curiosity in the past around healing techniques, all kinds of healing techniques. And perhaps this was a projection of finding techniques to use in my practice, which really were about finding techniques that I can incorporate to heal myself. Because I'm sure it works both ways all the time.
Indeed, it does.
Is there a certain direction in which I should direct curiosity, or should I just be curious about everything?
You just should be generally curious. You should have your arms open wide, not for a specific part of the wholeness that is going to be bestowed on you. Let it be fully open.
Okay, and the last time we talked, you said one of the things that I could help, that would help me, was to be more grateful, to have more gratitude. Are there any other, more of that, any other?
No, just continue the practice of gratitude.
Okay, thank you.
You are welcome.
It's been nice being here this weekend. It's nice being here every day.
Indeed, indeed. Yes. We will take a last break. Okay. Even before I ask, I'm answered. Hands? Very well. If you'll pass it back.
I just have two short follow-up questions, if you will.
Indeed.
One, if there is cash flow, is it important to buy health insurance, or should those funds be otherwise used? And two, I've been doing training for mediation.
The answer to that question is no.
Am I to understand you say, do not buy the health insurance?
That is correct.
Thank you. And will that be... Okay, my daughter is deathly afraid that something's going to happen to me like happened to her mother. And she continues to ask me if I'm insured, and I've never used it because... So that's... I ask that I have guidance at that time when I have to tell her or if she asks. My second question would be, I've been studying mediation and volunteering over the last year, and I've seen a great enjoyment and a great passion and often an exhilaration for what I'm able to do in a mediation setting. And I'm curious as to whether I should follow that fully, and if the option of working on the internet is a real reality, and could I lean into that image? Thank you.
Yes, yes, and yes.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome. Hands. Right here.
Thank you. My question is about listening to my own guidance.
Closer. Speak up a little bit, or
Okay.
closer.
Is
Okay.
that better? My question is listening to my own guidance. It's quite simply, how am I doing with that? Am I hearing clearly and correctly? As often Jesse and I sit in dialogue together, it's been feeling, well, this is the reason I'm asking. It's been feeling so simple that there's a concern, and I'm wondering if this is just a thought or for thinking, a distraction, that there's complacency because it's so simple to me to hear, if I'm hearing correctly. Can you expand on that?
In the first place, it isn't difficult. The only thing that makes it difficult is the resistance one brings to it, either through disbelief or through not wanting to hear the answers. Your connection is quite solid, the connection between you and your guide. And when you have a question like this, bring it to your guide. Because I promise you, your guide will be quite honest with you. You're doing fine.
So the continued doubting is that
The what?
the continued doubting in that that's just another little distraction.
It is.
Okay, it feels like it is. Great. Thank you.
Indeed. Okay. Hands. Right here.
Raj, I wanted to thank you for a miracle that happened in December of '99 when my cat disappeared just disappeared. And it was on December 9th, and after 3 weeks, it was like, the cat's gone. And on the 31st of December, he just showed up with light as a feather, but no damage to. I don't know if he was locked away somewhere or what, but it was so long that I considered it to be a miracle, and I just wanted to thank you. And the other thing that's on my mind, I thought of different things, but when I got the schedule of the summer's gatherings, my guide told me August. I heard August, and I thought, well, I'll ask Frances when she wants to go, blah, blah, blah. And I heard August louder. And the final time it was like shouting, August. So I sent my registration in and I'm here. But I was wondering if there's any special reason for me to be here. I've gotten a lot from all the sharing that's gone on, and that could be it.
That is it.
That is it, but there wasn't anything special that you needed to tell me
Not a thing.
in August.
Not beyond what has been brought out.
Okay, yeah, there was a lot of it that pertained to me just as much as it did to the person.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Well,
And it's wonderful to have you here. And it's wonderful to hear that your guidance is shouting at you. Yes.
yeah, once in a while she shouts at me when
Others wish.
I like mine to shout.
Yes.
yeah.